Butter is the name of a dance we do down Johannesburg way.
Folks, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know what season it is anymore. Because when the sun comes out, we start sweating, and then when the sun disappears, you need a scarf. I can tell you that much. So there's been a lot of comments about my outfits, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The food's also not that bad. I want to tell you a little story about this outfit I'm wearing today. Other than the obvious, check. Oh, I forgot my shoes. Oh my goodness. Hold on for 1 second. So this outfit I'm wearing today, these brooks that I've got on, are from the Maldives. The short story of it is my first honeymoon. And anyway, but you can see the coral. Look at that, look how beautiful that is. Anyway, there you have it. Today's art. Well, another one of today's outfits. A change of season. We don't quite know what the hell's going on. Can't see much with these glasses on. Anyway, so just to get a little bit serious for 1 second, what are we making? It's I don't know if it's a lunch dish. I don't know if it's more of a brunch dish really. We're going to make rosti potatoes, which is a grated potato in the pan, which we fry together and make like a little cake with that. Grilled kippers, which you're just going to put in the oven, dead simple. And I'm going to use a bit of creme fraiche and gherkins and pickled onions and stuff, just to make a little sort of a little bit of a, not a sauce, like a little dip almost to go with it. So just to run you through those ingredients once more, we're going to make a rosti potato. We're going to grill the kippers in the oven. It's very important to get the kippers with this embossing in, okay, because it's a nice place to rest your eggs when you take them, when you're presenting them. And there we have the what is this, cultured creme fraiche, okay, very liney, creme fraiche, a gherkin, a pickle, an avocado slice or two, and a bit of fresh spinach or baby spinach, whatever you want to call it. Okay, the coarse grater for the rosti potato, a bowl for the rosti potato, a plate for presentation, a little pan, okay, to make the rosti in, non-stick preferably, hello big boy, and a couple of other utensils, a palette knife, a slightly bigger slapping palette knife. All right, so I have to just start this off by saying that there's always about 10,000 different ways of making dishes. All right, and a rosti potato is one of them. People will say you need to boil it and then leave it for a day outside and then use it. The bottom line is, this is how it was taught by my German chef Manfred Schulz, and this is how I'm going to make it. Okay, that's just how it is. So what am I going to start with? I'm going to start with the rosti potato because that's going to take a bit of time to cook. As that's in the pan, I'm going to slip my kipper into the oven. If you've seen Faulty Towers and the story of the kipper, Google that today, YouTube. Faulty Towers, John Cleese, the kipper. So I'm going to slip the kipper in the oven, and then I'm just going to make this little bit of a sauce salady kind of a vibe. Like I said, a bit of a lunch dish. A poached egg would not be amiss on this dish, I can tell you, but we've had enough eggs now. We don't upset the people. All right, so we are grating the potato. Just might need a bit of that. Need a bit of starch splashed in my face. Just remember, it's just for one. Okay. Okay. Moi. Okay. Put it on there. Lekker maar now. Just put that one side for now. Okay. See there? Just grate it in there nicely. Okay. Now what a lot of people do is they crack an egg into that, but they put flour into that. It really isn't that necessary. It really is right. Okay, onion. Grate the onion in as well. You can almost chop the onion in there, but the grated onion sort of makes it finer, so it doesn't burn in little pieces. Because obviously, you know, the sugar in the onion is going to burn quite quickly. So we're just going to grate a little bit of onion into that. It's not so lekker without the onion. Okay, this I know for a fact. If you've got bigger onions, they're better. This thing just disintegrates on impact. Yes, I do clean up after myself. There's no one here other than Carlos, who's like a hoover, essentially. Okay, there we go. I'm going to season that with a little splash of salt. Okay, and that's all ready to go. You can put a bit of white pepper in there as well if you want. What did I go there? White pepper. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get the pan ready. So there you go. Just like that. Just mix that all through. And I'll show you in a second what we do there. So grated potato, a bit of onion, white pepper, and a bitjie sout. Knoopie. This is a knoopie sout. Alright. Okay. Here we are. Back on the stove. A small pan. Guys, please. No need for large pans. Splash of olive oil. And as you put the potato into the pan, and with anything that you're doing, make sure that the pan's hot enough. You actually want to hear this thing cooking as you drop stuff in the pan. Okay. Right, let's turn that volume up there a little bit. Okay. Kippers is ready. We're going to get those in the oven. As soon as this is going, we're going to get that in the oven. Okay. Now, one thing that you have to do before you drop this mixture into the pan is just give it a bit of a squeeze. You see how much liquid already has come out? Just give it a little bit of a squeeze. You can hear that. Goes straight in. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit more there. Squeeze out the liquid. Okay. Look at that. Now there's lots of things. You can actually chop cooked bacon into this as well, which is lovely, really. What that accent was. Okay, bit of bacon in there. Don't be shy. Get stuck in. This is such a wonderful dish. I don't know why it's taking me so long to bring it to the fore. Just use your little. Let me show you what I'm doing here. Just to pat it down slightly. So we were talking yesterday about Afrikaans words and the word jaffel. Remember the little jaffel that we used to cook on the primer stove when we used to go to the drive-in movies? All the bumps and the big screen and everybody doing their thing in the cars other than watching TV. Watching a movie. I was too young for that thing. So just what happens is the potato also absorbs everything. So you might just need to squeeze a little bit more. Just a touch more there. Anyway, so a jaffel in Afrikaans is called a knyp cookie. Beautiful word. And someone, I can't remember the name, sorry, but someone said to me, no, it's a boepens broodjie. And it's so cool because it's got the little boop. Okay, which is pretty much what's going on here. For those of you who don't know what a jaffel is, it's like a snackwich. It's like an old-fashioned snackwich. Okay. A snackwich is like a Lani jaffel. And we always use like curry mince, the most obscure filling. Right, have a look here. I'm about to flip. Okay, nice and crisp. See that technique? Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, at this stage, what we are going to do is we're going to put the kipper in the oven, because this is not going to cook for too much longer. Just remember, now that we've got a bit of color on the both sides, okay, you need to turn it down slightly so that the potato cooks through. Okay. You can put it in the oven, but leave it on the stove. It's actually quite nice. So you won't have any, you're not going to have any problems with it. Alright. Now, just over here. Remember the kipper? Squeeze a squeeze of lemon on there. Don't put any salt on it. It's quite salty already. Okay, don't put in. Oven, sorry boy. Oven is on. Okay. Oh, gone. Yeah, there we go. See the grill. Okay, and under the grill with the kipper. Guys, this does not take long. Okay. You can literally time it as we got going now. 9 minutes, 8 seconds. Okay. while we're waiting for all of that, I'm just going to quickly make the little dip. Okay, I'm showing off a little bit. So, a little bowl for the creme fraiche. Okay, and just what you need really, yeah? Just what you need, you just spoon into that. I don't need much more than that. Watching my figure. Oh yes, somebody also corrected me. I'm not a domestic goddess, I'm a domestic god. I'm sorry about that. It was not on purpose. I was just saying. Okay, so a little bit of creme fraiche there. Let's take that out the way so you can see what I'm doing. Don't forget about the, just keep flipping it over. Just keep turning. Don't forget about the kipper. Butter's melting beautifully. Don't have to use butter, guys, please. Don't be shy with a little bit of onion. Don't be shy. Okay. And don't be shy with the pickles, because you've got the potato. The potato and gherkin always are. Germans are going to love me. The potatoes and the pickles. Carlos, Mr. Platt, this one's for you, bud. The pickles is really what gives it that nice sharp flavor. That's what you need with that fish and the potato. Okay, because the fish is quite it's smoky and it's salty, so we just want to make that like a bit of pickled onion. Look at that. Notice the technique. Right, and that straight into the creme fraiche with a squeeze of lemon. Oh, for fuck's sakes, honestly. A little bit more lemon. Okay. So, just looking for the spoon. I'm just going to put... Honestly, let's just keep it together, shall we? There's so much going on here. Kippers in the oven, the rosti potato. It's all happening. I'm making the dip. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so there we have it. He loves it when I do that. What's going on, boy? Okay, so there, just very quickly, there's it. As our friend would say, there's it. Okay. You can put mayonnaise and everything else, but then it gets a little bit the same. You know? Just let's give it a little bit of a taste. With mayonnaise and stuff, what happens is you don't actually even taste anything else. You know, all you get is that very strong mayo flavor. Right. So now, let's take all that away. Put that over there for later. Okay. Oh. Don't you just hate that feeling? Okay. It's very important that you do it a few times just to get it right. Onto that, splat a little bit of the spinach. Do it raw. The body also needs a bit of raw. Okay, and then onto the spinach, we're going to go with the oh goodness! Let's just look at that. Just absolutely caramelization is happening. Absolutely beautiful. So simple. Obviously guys, You don't need to use kippers. You can use smoked salmon at this stage, anything else. Like I just thought, you know, kippers, so unusual to see in the shops. If we just do something a little bit unusual. All right, just another little squeeze of that. So that's on there. We got the avo on the side. Okay, just a little bit of avocado. And then just spoon. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Hey everybody, thanks for watching the video. You might wonder what we are doing on YouTube and why we got this channel. And as you see, all of this happened during lockdown. COVID-19 is where this YouTube channel started, and one of the big things for me was to during this lockdown period, and especially being in the hospitality industry and owning a restaurant, was to be able to look after my team and my staff. And basically we have taken my book Mile 8, and all the sales and all the proceeds to the book, or from the book, go to our staff fund, which is pretty special. So you can go to the Marble website and you can purchase your book there. And I think that's just really where we are with this channel as well. I think whatever money is raised from this channel, obviously we need to cover for production costs and so forth of the channel itself, but majority of the proceeds will also then go to a fund, and that fund is going to be ongoing it'll be ongoing after COVID and everything else, because I think one of the biggest things that we realize is how vulnerable ourselves and our staff become in situations like this. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Tune in for the next one. Cheers, guys.